You're right on time, actually.
Wait, dude, man.
It's okay, Alan. So
You guys were just getting carried away, that's all.
what is going on today? What do we have here today, Alan?
We have my favorite post-Halloween treat in the whole world.
Is this something from leftover Halloween candy?
No. It is leftover from Halloween, but it is not candy.
Pumpkin.
It is pumpkin bread.
All
The
right.
infamous, the amazing, the pumpkin bread. Yeah, pumpkin is one of those foods that kind of got left behind. You know, for a long time was really popular. Everybody had it. Everybody grew them and all that kind of stuff. Then, the modern world and modern grocery stores and, they kind of became jack-o'-lanterns and people forgot that these things are tasty.
Well, their name is used. They get so disrespected because their name's used in pumpkin spice, and there's no pumpkin in the pumpkin spice. There's no love for the pumpkin itself.
Well, that's because just calling it, cloves and cinnamon didn't have enough ring to it.
Yeah. It's not marketable.
Yeah, what do we got here? Well, I got cloves in your coffee. How does that sound? No, it sounds better to say it's a pumpkin spice latte.
This is what a pumpkin spice latte should taste like.
It is.
Okay, now the question
This is
is,
delicious.
did you make this? And the answer,
absolutely.
Well, I mean, you almost always bring stuff in that you make. That's part of Allan the food dude, right? But occasionally you'll surprise us with something that you got for the international market.
That is true, but this, I promise, did not come from the international market, and I murdered that pumpkin with my own two hands.
Now, Allan, are gourds part of the pumpkin family?
They're
kind of.
They're
Do you
kind
eat
of
them?
related.
Is it stuff? Can you put something like that?
A
into-
pumpkin is actually the penultimate side of the squash family.
Oh,
The penultimate. Yeah, and we had a bigger word. We had a big word with the
Zoo lady.
Zoo lady too.
Yeah,
but Allan just stepped up his game, man.
I love pumpkin. My wife will bake the pumpkin seeds. Those are delicious. Now it is an uncomfortable. I'm a texture guy. So you got to go in. Of course, you got to cut the pumpkin open, pull out everything out, which looks like afterbirth. But then you get to the pumpkin seeds.
Oh my God.
But then once you
there was a visceral image.
Yeah.
enjoy your breakfast, by the way, Danny. But getting them out and spicing them up. I mean, we're still eating on those now. I mean, they're a great snack.
yeah.
I love pumpkin. By the way, did you put cloves in this?
Oh, there's cloves.
Yeah.
There's cinnamon. There's nutmeg. There's ginger.
There's
which
love
is
in here too.
I don't like you guys that much, but it's all right. We got
It's delicious.
It's platonic pumpkin bread.
yeah, that's platonic.
Did you make
pumpkin
it with the afterbirth?
bread. It is pumpkin flesh.
Okay.
It is pumpkin flesh. So the cool thing is with pumpkin, it can become a soup. It can even become pumpkin jerky. Of course, there's
do you use the rind?
what you do is the flesh, you peel the orange rind off because that is, basically like a tire. You're never going to eat that. But that 2 or 3 inches of big, thick, heavy-duty pumpkin, that's where the real magic is. Because that, generally you have to steam it, boil it, or bake it to soften it up. And at that point, it just now becomes the magic ingredient. I've had pumpkin... you can thin shave it out and actually make a pumpkin jerky out of it, which is, if you enjoy the pumpkin, you're never going to get off the pumpkin flavor. But if you enjoy the pumpkin flavor, that stuff is delicious. Absolutely wonderful.
Allan, are you depressed?
Am I depressed?
And I asked that.
Wow.
Let me ask that question. I know I'm not want to break any HIPAA rules here, but I say that because Halloween's over. Isn't that one of your favorite times of
Halloween
year?
is not over.
Oh, it isn't?
Halloween is not over.
Oh, okay.
Because we're still celebrating dead things.
Oh.
Yeah, that turkey's going to die here shortly. So, you just look at him like you're just a dead bird walking.
Hey, be careful. The zoo people are still in the building.
It's okay.
And then you may have dead people voting on Tuesday.
Yeah. Danny got that one. I asked that because I hear you guys on Tool Talk and Geek Tank Radio. You guys, I know Halloween is an exciting time of year for you.
Oh, it is. It is.
But now that it's over, it's like, all right, what now?
Oh, no.
Okay, Thanksgiving.
All right. I'm
now we got to celebrate this fat man named Santa.
Well, yeah, all right. It's exciting for me because, being a aficionado of food, it's my season all the way till February.
Gotcha.
Because there is now the pressure's on. The real pressure's on because the one meal of the year you got to get right
is upon
coming
us.
up
Yeah.
in 3 weeks.
Alan, what's in your backyard right now with this season, this time of year? What's in your backyard right now you can go back out and pull off a tree or shrub or something and cook up?
Right now, strawberries, romaine, cabbages, broccoli. What else have I got?
Oh, wow.
Cooking back there.
And this is that
My
time of
tea
year for
bushes are blooming.
your tea bush.
Yeah, I have, like
The
Lipton.
Alan reads the tea leaves, as they say.
No.
I know I grow the tea leaves. I read them and I go, you look ready to cook. Yeah, come here. So,
Do you brew those up, or do you actually incorporate that into food?
actually both. Actually both. You have a lot of green tea recipes that are quite tasty. You might get subjected to here shortly.
So unlike pumpkin spice, there's actually green tea in
There's
green
actually
tea.
green tea and green tea flavor. Yes. All green tea is a non-fermented or non-brown leaf. That's it. It's just, people think there's some great mystery with tea and all that kind of stuff. It's a bush. It's got leaves. It's kind of like
You're like, it's nothing special.
it's not that big a deal. Yeah, they'll grow here. It's like my favorite little tree in the backyard right now is my little Turkish laurel, which is bay leaves. So I'm cooking something, especially Thanksgiving coming up. You got to throw the bay leaf in there. I go get the fresh one off the bush.
I just have one more Halloween question. When people come to your house to trick or treat, do you say, "Come out to the backyard, kids, and let's pull different leaves off the different trees"?
We turn off the lights.
Oh,
we lock the door. Well, I'm always at some event.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
true.
never home. So
You leave the orange and black candy just in a bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the porch.
No,
Yeah.
not really. No. Because neighborhood cats would wipe that out. No kid would ever have a chance.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do you think, Tim? Your first food dude experience?
Oh, it's terrific. And I love the way that they're in mini loaves, too. This wasn't just out of a pan. You prepared these
Well, you're
individually.
talking to the master. He understands presentation is everything in food.
And proportion. The other thing a lot of people do wrong is they think bigger is better. Oh my God, we're gonna make these giant loaves of this stuff, and it's gonna burn on the outside, and it's gonna be raw in the middle, and it's like no. Let's make life simple. Listen, go with what somebody's gonna eat.
I should let you borrow my loafer mold. I made meat loafers. Mm-hmm. It's just a shoe because I needed a loaf.
She actually found a shoe that, I've never even seen this before.
It took me a while to find it, but I got obsessed. I wanted to make meat loafers for the kids.
Meatloaf in the shape of a shoe.
It's just awesome. It's just awesome.
You think you're the pun master? Game on, Van Horn.
Challenge
Game on.
accepted.
Oh, the pun off and the punishment will continue.
So, Alan, of course, everybody wants to know. How do I get Alan's pumpkin bread recipe?
Oh, it is featured prominently at thecookingtodayshow.com. Pop over and check out our misadventures.
And there are plenty, that's for sure. All right, Alan, thank you.